So, welcome, audience, to this new podcast. We have joined here and we are going to be giving out new such value to all the audience out there. We want to give value to the community, enjoy this podcast, and we're going to be keeping it raw for you guys. So, please be engaged, and there's going to be some really, really fantastic questions and the new trends in 2024. We're going to be talking about the SEO and with me here is Dhruv Pandya, who has joined with us. He is an SEO specialist from a UTech company, and he's from Naperville, Illinois, and US. So, first of all, welcome Dhruv to this podcast. I heartily welcome from the Brandveda team, and we have Saurabh sir as well, who is the CEO and owner of Brandveda. Thank you so much, Dhruv, for joining with us.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Great, great. Saurabh sir, we have Dhruv over here, so we're gonna be keeping out real simple as I said. And Dhruv, like before we start off to this podcast, let us get the audience a hang of what exactly you are doing at your place and what kind of an experience you have right now, and just brief about you, about your company, about your work culture, and everything that's related to SEO. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Well, my name is Pandya. I work as a technical SEO specialist at UTech. It is one of the largest company in US. We have more than 100 employees over there, and we have 20 plus SEO. Before this, I used to work with one of the largest automotive tool distributor in the US, and I have been in the SEO industry since 2015.
Hmm. That's great. That's great. So it's been a long time that Dhruv has been into this industry. A quick fact check for Saurabh sir. Dhruv has already come to one of our institution there out in Vadodara as well. He was there in Brandveda just looking at us. So he
So,
definitely knows it.
yeah, I'm so happy to see you here, Dhruv. And I'm very sure when it comes to search engine optimization, this is the subject which I love the most. That's how we have grown our traffic. So we always focus on, SEO is something which is very different. The way people do search engine optimization. So it's a different ball game. That's why I always tell to my students also that talking about SEO and getting a lot of organic traffic, it's different ball games. So it's an amazing day out here. So let us start with questions. I think technical SEO is something which is important. Dhruv, it's going to be very important. It was important in 2010 also. It's important in 2024 because Google is doing a lot of changes and lot of new algorithms are coming up. So I think let's start with question, Rajiv.
Sure, sure,
Let's
sure,
go.
Dhruv. You're ready for the question. So basically, we'll have a general conversation. So I'll be putting up questions that you would like to, answer about, and we'll have some views from Saurabh sir himself. So you can have, a one-to-one conversation and just a general topic like we're going to be talking about. Okay.
Let's
Yes.
go.
Perfect, perfect. So, in the current trends, Dhruv, like what are the key trends in for 2024 that the business should be prioritizing in the SEO strategies?
Well, for the key, search term trendings,
Mhm.
right now, what is going on in the SEO industries, which is like AI. Everybody heard about AI, and there is Google algorithm leak. Then there is another thing is like rent style SEO by
Mhm.
Benhard.
Mhm.
So those things are trending right now. But for the business, I would suggest they should mostly focus on quality content for the user, not for the search engines. Then after they should mostly prioritize mobile indexing, mobile first indexing, and choose your focus keyword on the user intent.
Hmm. Right, right. Sir, anything that you would like to add on to this?
I think it's very important because we have seen, a lot of people, they optimize their website for search engines. But as you said rightly, Dhruv, we're going to shift our mindset from, focusing on search engines to user intent because user intent is so important. because Google only gonna rank you on top of the page if you solve intention. So you said intent is something which is very important. And then second part you said is focusing on quality content. Now it's again a different a different ball game how you gonna analyze quality content, because there are a lot of metrics is available. So quality content is again very important for me. Quality with speed is something which is very important. So I always advise that if you really want to grow your traffic, focus on quality content and try to create at least 3 to 4 content on every weekly basis. I know sometimes it become very challenging to create content on daily basis, but quality with speed is again a game changing concept in search and optimization. But at the same time, you have to focus, what all content you want to create, because not all content gonna help you to rank on Google search engine. So again, different format, different objectives, but very important. For me, technical is again very important, because technical is again very important. Mobile indexing is again very important part. So these are the things that we should definitely look for 2024. But one thing is important, that we need to start creating content, because if you don't create content and you do the same activity from last 4 years, and think of if you don't make any changes and do the same activity again and again for coming 4 years, results going to be same, because this is the world of search engine optimization. So I've
Mhm.
seen I've seen a lot of people talking about SEO on YouTube or other platform, and then I realized that okay, they are talking, which makes sense, but the point is, are they really doing it? Are they really practicing it? So that's why
Mm,
creating content is something which is very important. So we need to invest in content. So and as you
right.
said, AI is very important. Yes.
Mm. So AI has totally changed the game right now. Like people are more, relied on to AI, like focusing more on AI content right now. But I think the human touch, I did have a discussion last week with one of the experts. He did mention one of the sandwich technique, which was very much important for using AI. So you have to have the layer of human in between the AI so that you get really good quality content and that actually relates to the customer as well, increases the experience of the customer. So very rightfully said, it's going good till now. And like every other thing, like in SEO, there are multiple metrics that Google definitely focuses on, right? So, what are the top like metrics that business owners should focus, which can generate more organic traffic in 2024? Because the game has totally changed. If you talk about like the previous SEO, because we've been looking from the SEO from the point of where we used to make it in Excel through the AI and everything is based on to tools that we are using right now. So the entire game has shifted and many such matrices, algorithms and changes coming up in the current trends of 2024. So what are those top metrics which can actually help the businesses in the current year in 2024?
For the top metrics, like there are so, in GA4, or like if you go any analytics reporting, they
Mhm.
will show you so many like metrics, like keyword, like DR and kind of things. But what I look at the end, when I'm showing to my clients, that like organic click through rate, organic like conversion rate from the traffic, page per sessions, and like average time on the page, that I like to show it to
Mm,
my clients. But some people has some other tactics, like they just only shows like increasing keyword, like at the end,
mm,
like when you gain a keyword, but there is no leads at the end, then there is nothing to show you to our client. And the leads are
mm.
more important for them, because like there is a traffic but there is no conversations happen, then like they are not have us any sale.
Right, right. Sir,
Ab- Yes, absolutely. Yes, because there are two things, Rajiv. Number one is, it's really takes a lot of effort to bring traffic on the website. So first part is to
absolutely.
bring traffic on, right? So And the second part, the second part is, the game changes, when you started getting traffic and how you're going to convert them into real money or real leads, right? So this is something which is very important. So I think only 5% or 10% of business owners can really, can really look into it because they have good traffic. So a lot of business owners, they struggle in initial time is to bring traffic on, and then real game starts. So if you have a good traffic on the website, the point is how you're going to get more conversions. I think, Dhruv, one thing which is really very important is to look at the customer journey, what is happening on the website. So I told you, like, we have written 700, 800 blogs for Brandveda, and then for my international clients, because we work with some international clients as well, and they do have a good traffic. We do have a good traffic, and what I always believe is it's not just about clicking on a form. It's also about seeing what engagement a user is having on the page. So it's again very important. So from my perspective, it's again very important that when user is coming on a website, what all pages they visit. Because you see, the normal perspective of any business owner is what you spend money on paid ads or SEO or write blogs, and on the other side you will be start generating leads or sales. But this is not at all true, because what happens in between is something which is very important. So that's why for me, it's very important to measure all kind of activities that people do on the website, straight from watching video or clicking, or let's say cursor movement. So all these things are really very important. So here also at Brandveda, we use a lot of amazing softwares in combination with Studio and Tag Manager, where we map journey. And I think this is so important because I was working with one of the client currently. He's from Dubai, and his problem is getting a lot of traffic but not having any conversions. And then we started looking into it. So why he's not getting conversions? So we started optimizing entire customer journey. So I think the point that I always believe that if you have let's say good traffic on the website, the question is, are you really making money out of it? Because SEO is a big ball game. So you want to invest in content or technical or website or creatives or blog. A lot of things goes into it. So my tip for all business owners is start optimizing your website for customer journey. So think of, someone coming to your website, what all pages they visit, what actions, and then converting those, actions into some meaningful decisions. So a lot of things can be done, but customer journey optimization is so important. So this is important. And you said rightly, Dhruv, that it's all about, the point is, are you really making money out of it? So I know a lot of business owners, they do have good traffic, but they are not making that return on investment. So I think we should have that perspective as well.
That's
Absolutely, absolutely.
amazing fact. I also use Microsoft Clarity and Hotjar to get all the navigations, how users are interacting. I look for their videos, like where they are moving their mouse, get the heat maps kind of things. So those things are really good.
Very important. CRO is something which is very important, very important. So real game starts when you start getting traffic, and then so things changes. So getting a traffic and then converting into a customer is different ball game.
Totally.
Yes, true, true. So it majorly depends on what kind of business goals that they have, based on which we should be tracking everything, and that's what is important. But yeah, customer journey still remains the topmost priority if we are considering this fact. So if the customer is engaged with you, I think if he's having a good experience with you, I think conversion is something which is going to be the end result, I believe. Yeah. So yeah, optimizing that customer journey, having that actual help to them would definitely grow a good amount of traffic with good conversion. So yeah, surely. Now, there are certain, common misconception or mistakes that are done by businesses, which actually lead to no efforts to, no SEO efforts. Like whatever they are doing with the SEO, it actually leads to no results. So, what kind of a mistakes that business should be avoiding in the current scenario?
So for right now, don't use AI content or duplicate content on your website. Right now, Google is looking on hunt to find AI content on your website. There are so many, SEOs and like other like developers or like digital marketings that they used to do like AI content before, and after like few like Google algo update happen, and like everything is gone. So do not use AI, like make it more humanized. So yes, first of all that, then second mistake they do is like ignoring user intent that I also mentioned earlier. Like third thing is neglecting technical SEO and image optimization like expect. Then the last thing is like they do not leveraging like schema markup. Like they totally avoid it.
Okay, okay. So schema has been something which has been recently introduced, not very long ago. But Saurabh sir, I did have a discussion regarding schema a while ago. I think sir has the beautiful intent on schema. Sir, would you like to share some light on that schema part?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes. So I'll tell you. So first of all, if I talk about, basic mistakes that business owners make is number one is they create website for themselves. I always tell them why you create website for yourself. And this is the reason, because when they think of creating website for themselves, they go for, a website worth 15K or 20K or 25K. And they create 4 5 pages and that's it. This happens because they create website for themselves. So when you shift your mindset from creating website for yourself to creating website for customers, it makes a lot of sense. So number one is create website for your users. Website is not for you, website is for customers. So when you shift this transition, probably now you'll focus on creating good content, good website, good navigation, good technical part. Now second, I think is very important for business owners is they are not able to predict what revenue they can generate. So they are not able to define activities and goals in next 3 months or 6 months, 9 months. So when they're not sure about how much money they will put in search and optimization and what value they will get in next 3 months or 6 months or 9 months, the reason is they don't invest in search engine optimization. I saw a lot of business owners, they do have good money in their bank account, but they still hesitate to put money in search engine optimization because they are not able to forecast. So think it from this way. Let's say if I say you that, okay, invest 1 lakh rupees, example, and do XYZ, and there's a possibility that you will see 30% increase in leads or sales or traffic, and then it makes a lot of sense. So point number two is business owners start focusing on what results you can achieve, because if it cannot forecast it, probably you will not be that enthusiasm, to putting money in search and optimization. So if I ask Rajiv, let's say if I ask you that, okay, let's put 10 lakh rupees in SEO in next 5 months, and we hopefully can make, let's say, 50 lakh rupees out of it, you will start putting money into it if I give you the right way, right Excel sheets with some planning. So I think second part is business owners, they need to look into a projection part. Third is, as you rightly said, Dhruv, because I can tell you that a lot of businesses, B2B especially, where there are very few search queries or search queries are limited, but commercial intent is so huge, commercial value of those keywords are very huge. I'll give an example. One of my student, he is into manufacturing, marbles. He started creating a website, and he started optimizing it. Now he's making good amount of money, so easy to rank. So when I met him first, he said to me, sort of, my business is very competitive. I said it's very competitive in offline. It's not competitive.
Line.
And then I said to him, okay, why don't you put 30K or 50K a month? And then he explained him why he has to do this. Because I cannot think of doing search and optimization spending 5,000 rupees, 7,000 rupees a month. So actually, he was working with one of SEO agency who used to charge 7,000, 10,000 rupees a month. I said, those people will never ever give you results. Keep in mind. So if you want to, take SEO to a next level, you need to invest money. This is not an expense, and invest. And he started making money out of it. So these are two big mistakes that business owners do. And I think when you talk about schemas are really very important. I can tell you that you can increase, search visibility or SERP visibility using schemas. And it's not that difficult to implement schemas, can be done very easily. But one thing I believe, that Google is not Rajnikant. So let's say if you create a website, it's not like Google will get to know each and everything about your website. You need to tell a lot of things about your website. So schema does an amazing job. And I can tell you, Dhruv, I've seen a lot of websites, thousands of websites I've gone through, hardly 1% or 2% or maximum 5% website, they have schema. Rest of them, they don't have schema. So as you said rightly, small activities can lead to bigger changes. So schema is one of them. So let it be a review schema or video or local business. or product schemas are very, very, very important. So it gives you a lot of visibility as well. And fourth thing, which I think is business owners are not paying attention to local SEO. And one of the reason why they don't pay attention because it's free of cost. So I think Google should charge for it. And one tip I can always give to business owners is just do one thing. Just start putting photographs on GMB. And small activity does not take a lot of efforts, but gives a lot of value. But we need to do a lot of things when it comes to local issues. Start from building citation to big link. A lot of things can be done. Nowadays, we do have very good tools like Moz Local. Or there are some other amazing software which can really help you to understand, you know, uh, on which locations or neighborhoods you would really rank on local packs.
I would like to add additional like mistake they do is like they hire someone from Fiverr and like for five or like 50 bucks and like can I get a backlinks and they will give you like bunch of like spammy backlinks.
Yes. And that's why when you go to Fiverr, you might find a lot of people they're offering $10. They're gonna offer you 1 million backlinks or 50,000 backlinks. So it's again gonna be a very societal because game has changed. And you rightly said that AI content. So a lot of people ask me, Saurabh, should I create content on AI? I said, if you are not at all creating content, at least create with the help of AI. So if you are
Hmm.
someone not able to create any part of content, you want to spend at least create some content. Probably AI will get you on that mood to create content. So for consistency, it might help.
Hmm.
And AI, if used in a better way, can give a lot of value to your business as well. So a lot of things can be done using AI as well. But you said lightly, we cannot have a content, completely written by AI. But Google is taking care of a lot of things. They're going to push a lot of updates these days. That's again very important.
For
Correct,
AI,
correct.
it's like for AI, it is good to get the ideas.
Ah,
You get lots of ideas from AI. You can choose a lots of keywords,
yes,
or choose a topic for the blog post. But sometimes, like, just don't overuse the AI.
yes. So we have to use it wisely. Wisely, you have to use it. Right.
Correct, correct. So AI is a boon and a bane, I would say, in the current recent times because Google has just shifted to like if you're totally putting content through AI, it might rank you down. The new algorithm, the shift has putting you like they're taking out websites because you have put content thoroughly from AI. But when we are having that human style, you can take ideas as Dhruv rightfully said, but optimize through with the human effort. And once you do that, I think you can create some amazing content. Once you have made amazing content, I think SEO will automatically help you out in getting good rankings. So yeah,
And
yes, you were saying so.
And I'll tell you one more mistake that people, business owners, all do is every business owner they want to make a lot of money, right? They want to make a lot of money, but at the same time they always look for cheap services. So I always ask business owners, people who only deliver search engine optimization, they will probably cheap. They might do some stuffs on the website, but they will never able to get you results. The only reason is because they don't have results. So if I'm working with someone who is not having any results, most likely you will also not gonna have results. So this is like learning from someone who is actually not achieved those things, or hiring. And that's why this is the reason through why those people are very cheap, because they do all cheap work. I'm not discouraging cheap work, but the point is, let's say if I want to get 1 million traffic, or let's say 1 lakh organic traffic, I would love to work with someone who has actually done it multiple times on consistent basis. And I know that these people are not cheap. I was working with, so I do have a lot of friends from UK, Canada, and Ireland. And, they charge good amount of money. They charge, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, $4,000 a month. They start with it. This is the basic pricing which I'm talking about. So you said rightly, it's again depends, with whom you're working as of now. So people who will
Mhm.
give you results, probably you will not find them cheap because a lot of efforts get into it. So let's say, for example, if someone comes to me and says, Saurabh, I'll do SEO for you for 20,000 rupees, probably I will not go ahead with this because I know that it's very difficult to get, traffic with 20,000 rupees
If
because a lot of things can be done. So one thing is we need to understand is how much money we want to put in, where to put in, how you're going to gauge it, and what results we can expect. So So number one is we should always ask. It's not about initial investment. We should ask agency owners that what kind of results they do have and what value they can bring into my business. And if they can show me, if they can prove me, I definitely want to put money into that project as well.
Great, great,
So
great.
correct.
Okay. So, currently, if we are talking about online presence for businesses, it's very much important because post-COVID, it has increased a lot that many of the businesses has come online, right? So, creating a really good online presence definitely helps get good conversion and build a brand as well. So there are usually, SEO and social media both, which are there on the online presence market. But how strong does SEO strategy influence into the business online presence? So,
There are so many, different way, but like I remember, there is one of my client or like that they share with us like of or like SEO story, like SEO
mm-hmm,
success story. Like they mention like the phone ring don't stop, like I'm drowning in the leads, I'm getting leads like every day now, like compared to before, like I only just get a leads once a week or twice a week. So like if it's like perfect, like SEO strategy, it's gonna influence very well. It might gonna increase your like 10x revenue by like within like 3 months or like 6 months. It's at the end it depends on the client and their the industry.
of course, of course.
Absolutely, absolutely. SEO gonna have. It's very important. To focus on SEO. So I just recall one of the story. One of the client I met last week, and he said, "Me, Saurabh, your charges are very high." So I said him, "Okay, this is the amount I'm going to charge." And he said, "Saurabh, this is something which is very costly." And I said him, "Okay, then don't do this, because if they don't do it, they're going to be the same position." I said to them that if you don't invest now, nothing going to change in next 4 years. So SEO is something, that you need to work consistently. So your coming 4 years going to be same as last 4 years. So having said that, lot of value you can bring in, because if we talk about all channels, whether it's paid or on media or organic, I think organic is a game changer in coming years. I've seen. I give you a lot of examples where brands they exponentially grown their revenue by 10x or 20x, or sometimes in some cases 100x, just focusing on search engine optimization. So, and it's really important because it's again long term. Because if you don't have a strategy in place, you'll have to spend a lot of money on Google Ads or paid advertising or affiliate,
Mm,
or you need to go to some other media as well. So SEO, we need to start investing in search and optimization. So, and I can at the same time, 2024 SEO ball game is totally different. The way you used to do in 2016, 18, or let's say 2012, it's a lot of things have changed. Even Dhruv, you can see that Core Web Vitals now Google is changing it again.
Yes.
A lot of things are happening. So Google, so business owners, it's again very important to have the right SEO strategy, whether it's link building or on page or off page, or you know uh, uh, connecting with bloggers for website links, quality links. So these are the things which are very important. So we cannot ignore search engine optimization, Rajiv.
Absolutely. So it's a must essential for any business owner to get online presence. Yes, it could be a bit time taking, but it's a sustainable growth. So once you get into it, definitely it gives sustainable growth and results. As Dhruv said, like people are continuously calling them for leads and they're not able to, justify them eventually. So SEO, if done rightfully, properly, strategized the right way, I think you can have an immense result with the help of SEO. Surely, surely. So, keeping in mind all these things, I think Saurabh sir did have a huge idea of changing millions of lives. Okay. and that is why he has prepared a new course as well for all those SEO aspirants. It's a dream come true for him. It's more like a baby for him, for Saurabh sir. That is SEO Genius 4.0, which he has launched. He has put in all the 18 years of his experience into this one particular online course. So, Saurabh sir, just a brief about the SEO Genius for
So
4.0.
very true. So as you said, we want to change millions of life, and I always think, can we change life at larger scale? And that's I thought that's why I came up with the idea of launching SEO Genius 4.0. So why 4.0? Because we launched SEO Genius, I guess, last year, 1.0, 2.0, 3.0, and now it's 4.0. And what we're doing is we are making a lot of updates in our program. So we also going to do some 9 live sessions. We'll be talking about content optimization or SEO forecasting or technical SEO or CRO. The only point, the only thing that we're looking at is, can we change someone's life? So someone who really wants to start their career, so, or someone who want to take a leap in search engine optimization. So that's why we came up with this. So it's coming from my heart, and with everyone around us and supports us, and I think that we can take it to a next level. So this is what vision we are having, Dhruv, as of now with SU Genius 4.0.
That's
Great,
such a
great.
incredible thought, and it's great initiative.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Dhruv. And
Uh,
but Dhruv, which all tool you use, for search engine optimization? There are a lot of tools available. So personally, which are your top 5 or 4 top softwares that you use?
Mostly, I like to use Href,
Hmm.
just like because my company use it,
Hmm.
and I also love it. They have amazing site audit in it. Then second is like Screaming Frog, which
Hmm.
is also like technical SEO's favorite one. Third one is Google Search Console. Of course, like everybody has to use it.
Hmm.
Fifth is like it's a tool of the like Href, but it is like Chrome extension of them, which I like to use. Like I like to do it further. And for like local SEO, I like to use Yext.
Ah. So these are some amazing software. Hrefs is also one of my favorite software. So Hrefs is very good. SEMrush is doing good. Hrefs have done a lot of changes recently, through. So now
Yes,
they can actually tell you, what all content changes have been done.
content changes.
Yes. So this is a very nice feature which I was waiting for, because I can get to know, if someone is getting good traffic, what all content changes they've done in that specific blog. Even, last day I started with my Brandveda website audit. So HRF started showing me, what all content we have changed in our blog as well. So it's again, a very important feature, because now we're going to have a lot of data in place, and we can actually see, like, if someone is growing traffic, what all changes they have made to their old content. Now, another one of the challenge, Dhruv, what we face is, which normal business owner faces if they create a lot of content, is the question always still remains the same. Should we update old content, or should we focus on new content? So what do you think, Dhruv?
So my thought on is like, let's say if you have old content, right, and if it's ranking or if it's like working, I like to say like, do not touch it. Like if it's
Ah.
working, don't touch it. You might broke it.
Ah.
So if it's working, then definitely do not touch. But if it's not working, there is no keyword that, or you are not getting any traffic out of it. Definitely you can refresh the content, right? And if it's like working, then just get the new content.
Absolutely, yes. And then if you have a lot of old content which is not working for you, so you stop that page if you cannot refresh it, and then redirect it. So as you
Yeah,
said, like,
or you can merge it as well, like into one post or
one
like
post,
one
very good.
page.
Yes, this is again very important, so that you'll not lose that link juice as well. So, or strength of that page. So SEO is an amazing topic, Rajiv. So this is, and you said, I'll tell you that a lot of
yes,
very few people, they have command about search engine optimization. So I
yes.
see a lot of openings there in abroad as well. So
Of
it's,
course, like over here, it's like everyone, like it's industry is booming right now for
yes.
the SEO, and lots of like local business are looking, they have specifically like budgets for the marketing,
Hmm.
and they want to put more budget on SEO as well.
Yes, yes, yes,
Hmm.
yes.
Okay,
because
so the
like PPC,
acceptance.
Ah,
sorry, like because PPC, like the ads are like, they are charging a lot right now, and Google knows it. Like they have like monopoly right now. It's even in on the Google News, like everywhere. It's like everybody knows it.
ah,
So it's like, let me. And they have like they created certain different types of ads like YouTube, local ads, and like sometimes they have to pay by leads,
ah.
LSA. So yeah.
Yes, yes. People have started. I can tell you that even corporates they have started money more into SEO. They have started increasing their budget in search engine optimization as well because now CAC is going high for Facebook and Google Ads. You can see the cost per click benchmark if you see for this year and last 4 5 years, a lot of changes coming in. So, and I can tell you that not everyone is making money from Google Ads or Facebook Ads. It seems very easy because I can tell you, I do have friends or students who are just doing BCA or BBA. They just go to YouTube and they simply start Facebook campaign or Google campaign. But the question is, you see that platform becomes so simple that you can start Google Ads in next 15 minutes or 20 minutes by just going through YouTube video. But the question that we should always ask is, are they getting results on consistent basis? And that's where we professionals comes into picture. So whether it is search in optimization or Google Ads, you need to work on your skills. And even, in India, also huge demand for SEO professional these days. Someone who is bringing a lot of results, they will make very good money out of it. Uh, so as you said very rightly, Dhruv, that it's, but you need to have skill sets because,
Yes.
yes, so
And I hope
Invest in
like
yourself.
from yes, totally. So I hope from your course like SEO Genius, lots of people gonna, learn from it and they're gonna, make their SEO career booming.
yes, yes,
Absolutely.
that's what we are aiming for, Dhruv.
Great. So we do have a vision of changing 1 million lives right now, and that's what we are striving for at the moment, and trying to reach out as many people as possible and change their lives. So the main goal is even in a person, like any student or any working professional who is there. On a remote location as well in India or maybe abroad, he should be able to at least get the right strategies. He should learn the right thing rather than the fast things. Okay, and eventually end up in doing the right job and getting the right results. So that's what we are aiming through this course as well. And yes, currently, as you said, through that in this industry, it's a booming. Everybody is looking for an SEO professional at the moment. Market has understood the requirement of SEO, and yes, shifting from ads towards SEO. Yes, it's happening right now, and yes, there is a huge demand. So even out there in US, now you mentioned, we might be hoping that some of our students also get some, good job opportunities out there as well. Hopefully in your organization itself. Okay, okay,
Sure.
great. So, through one last question, which I would like to have, like considering, any student, like for any student, any professional who are there in the SEO market for say maybe 4 or 5 years, or any fresher who wants to start up a new job in the SEO, what kind of advice would you like to give them, right?
I would like to say them like be passionate about SEO, like learn, implement lots of other things, try A/B testing on your client or like just learn, stay active on like LinkedIn and SEO community, which gonna help you a lot to update like up to date with you. And yeah, that's it.
Yes,
Great, great. Anything that you would like to add, sir?
nothing. So as you said rightly, it's all about love. So unless you don't fall in
Uh,
love with the subject, magic will not happen. So in order to get that magic happen, so make sure that you fall in love with it. And I think one thing is which is very important for me, start investing in yourself. So start get in touch with some best people in town, learn from them, start doing it, and make sure that you must have a right mindset because. And I can tell you, Dhruv, I've seen results with myself and with my family members and with my friends. So a lot of people they think that if they're making 1 lakh rupees, it might take 10 years for them to make 2 lakh rupees a month. or let's say 3 lakh rupees a month. If I,
Mhm.
15-20% of growth every year. But I can tell you that with having the right mindset, a right skill set, you can take this as a faster pace, on a faster pace as well. So I always believe that if you want to grow at 100x speed, or let's say if you want to see a growth in 10x in 1 year, this is also possible. So it's all about, because I've seen in life that people who are really hardworking, it doesn't mean that they'll make a lot of money. So,
Mhm.
but one thing is very sure, that you need to work on yourself. So work hard on yourself, then on your job, because when you work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. But so this is what Jim Rohn said. So when you work hard on your job, you make a living. When you work hard on yourself, you make a fortune. So things have changed after Corona. Also, things have changed. So you just need to have right skill sets and proven results, and people are ready to give you opportunity. There are a lot of opportunity in 2024.
Yes.
Yes.
I would like to add one more quote that, you know, like now it doesn't matter about degree, it's a matter for like skills in a work if you want to work anywhere.
Very true. Very true. A lot of things have changed, and this is the reason, why unemployment is so growing. Is at peak at this time in India, because now people have to shift mindset. So the question that we should be asking: do we have the right skill set, rather than asking right degree? I'm not discouraging
Mm.
degree. Degree is again very important, but make sure that you start investing in yourself.
Yes, sir.
You said very rightly, through skills with results is a game changing concept. And I know that a lot of people from United States or, UK, I do have few clients, they pay very good amount of money if you start bringing results. But in order to get there, you need to become that person first. So it's an opportunity for each one of us. And the people who are really working on their skill sets, they are surely gonna go ahead in longer time. So you said
Absolutely.
skills are the game changers.
Absolutely. Skills are game changer. And I remember one thing which always, Saurabh sir used to say me every day, like morning to evening. Skills will take you to next level. I mean, bro, that's what Saurabh sir always told me, and that's what makes me passionate about currently working with him as well. So yeah, we are looking forward to getting as many people on board. And yes, if anyone would like to start a really good career, I think SEO Genius could be one of a game-changing thing for them. So do invest in your skill, do this particular course, and it is definitely in offer currently. So I would definitely encourage each one of them, if you're in the industry or maybe a fresher, do this course, take your skills to next level and get the right output.
And also we'll do some more sessions, Dhruv. So let's talk about some very strategic things also for my students, where we
Sure.
can connect and talk about very specifically about, let's say, technical SEO or CRO, because sharing is caring. So
Yes.
Mm,
Like when you share more, you learn more.
absolutely yes, absolutely. More,
absolutely.
the more you give, the more you get.
More you
This
get.
is
Yes.
absolutely yes. This is how it happens. This is how it happens. Absolutely yes. In order to
So
get more, give more. So this is something which is very important. And being as an a citizen, I think we should do something for our society. So if we have the skill sets, why not to change lives? Fine. So
And
absolutely,
that's
absolutely.
the reason I, say yes for this podcast. Like I'm gonna learn more from you as well. So
same
yes.
here, same here, same here. Even my pleasure also, Dhruv, from a lot of
Absolutely.
insights from you as well. It's an amazing time to be together. So yeah, both.
So
Sorry.
yeah, 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 sir.
नहीं, so it's again very important, because zindagi ek hai na, so it's always good. This time will not come back. So it's an amazing time we had together, and I'm so happy
Great.
to have you here in this show. I think it's going to add a lot of value. One thing that I'm sure is, I'm really feeling very happy. Same with Rajiv.
Absolutely.
So I'm
So
very
do I.
so I'm very sure someone who is passionate about SEO will probably, we will take a lot of takeaways from this session also.
Wonderful, wonderful. So thank you so much, Dhruv, for being with us and sharing your insights. We'll keep on getting more such content, having some advanced, topics as well that actually that are dealing in the industry. So this was just a preview of what we are going to start, but we'll keep on connecting and having really good insights and giving out to the universe and people. So we'll give out as much as we can and let the world change through.
Fine, 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 fine.
Great, great. So it's been a nice talk. It's a really good podcast, and we're gonna be having much more. So thank you so much, everyone, and thank you, Saurabh sir, and thank you, Dhruv, for
Shabash.
joining with us from
Thank you.
US. Have a wonderful day.